A Fayetteville Walmart shooter surrenders after being on a run. Check it out.
Here's the latest on a story we brought you as breaking news on Good Day Atlanta this morning. Police now have in custody the 19-year-old accused of murder at the Fayetteville Walmart last Friday night. Adrian Jelks has turned himself in to authorities. Fox 5's Doug Evans has the full story.
The magistrate court here in Fayette County confirmed to Fox 5 that Adrian Jelks had his first court appearance early this morning. This all played out overnight Wednesday. Adrian Jelks is charged with murder and aggravated assault for the shooting at the Fayetteville Pavilion Shopping Center last Friday night. A Walmart worker. He's accused of opening fire inside the entrance of the store where he worked. Police say 19-year-old Antavius Holder was shot multiple times and died there at the scene. A 9-year-old little girl was also hit by the gunfire and was injured. Fayetteville police say Jelks turned himself in at the College Park Police Department around 2 a.m. Wednesday morning. Fayetteville police then brought him back to the Fayette County Jail where he was booked. Fayetteville police say after the arrest of Jelks, they were releasing no further information to protect the integrity of the investigation. What is still unclear days later was the motive for the shooting. As you can imagine, the shots fired there Friday night around 10 p.m. caused panic and sent shoppers running for safety. It was a chaotic scene. That night, police arrested a woman they identified as Jelks' girlfriend. Police say they have charged Sandra Romero Nunez as a party to the crime. One other piece of information that Fayetteville police released with the news about Jelks' arrest concerned the littlest of the victims, the 9-year-old little girl. Police say she's expected to make a full recovery and now has been released from the hospital.
It's unfortunate that we have no real respect for human life. We have no real respect for human life. Walking around with a pistol, girlfriend with the red hair, people putting that battery in your back. Ultimately, a 9-year-old girl got hit, and you supposed to be going in there and stocking them shelves and making sure that the people get their items out. And now you arrested, and it's a possibility you can go to jail for the rest of your life, and you never, ever getting out. Now you got to deal with Fleece Johnson. Should have watched the Fleece interview. Should have watched the Fleece interview. Now you got to deal. See, you could have walked away. You could have walked away. You could have decided to do something different. You could have decided to go in a different direction. You could have went on a whole nother path with your life. In a split second and in a split instance, you decided that you wanted to go and kick it with Fleece Johnson. Ms. Lee says, can't even fight it out. I'm not interested in fighting with nobody. You know, I seen a story before where somebody got into a fight and one person hit somebody in the head and then they fell and hit their head on the concrete and died, and then the person wound up getting charged. I'm not about to sit here going back and forth with these people. I'm not about to fight with nobody. I got a daughter. Some of y'all got future kids that's not even born yet. You hanging around people that don't add value into your life. And in a split second, now you booked in jail and you hanging out and you getting your stripes that way. Now you can get brolic in prison for the next 13, 14, 15, 16 years, hopefully with good time. It's not worth it, man. Anyways, on top of that, in addition to that, a woman was found shot to death in her vehicle, also in Atlanta. Take a look, y'all.
We're staying on top of breaking news right now. Unfortunately, a woman is now dead. She has been killed in an overnight shooting in Southwest Atlanta.
Atlanta News First John Shipman is live with the First Alert breaking news tracker along Cleveland Avenue, just off of I-75. So, Don, what are you learning?
Atlanta police held a briefing a short time ago, and they tell us that a 42-year-old woman from Atlanta was killed in this shooting, at least a single gunshot wound. The vehicle happened inside, I should say the shooting happened inside a vehicle, but they say that the shooting didn't happen here at this gas station. We have a look here at the scene. The police just wrapped up about 20 minutes ago. This whole area was actually cordoned off with that police tape, and there were several police vehicles here, including those crime scene investigation vans. The police investigation was centered around an SUV near the gas pumps of this BP gas station on Cleveland. Here's the thing, though. Police say the shooting didn't happen here. The driver of the vehicle actually flagged down an officer right around 12:30 while driving up to the gas station. Police wouldn't say if they have a suspect in custody, only that they're questioning that driver.
We do not have a location. We do know it's inside the vehicle, and they were flagged down by the officer was flagged down.
So the shooting took place in the vehicle?
Yes, sir.
So police are still processing the evidence that they collected here from the gas station. That includes surveillance video, a lot of cameras here at this gas station.
Ladies, it's not safe for you out here. I don't know how many times I got to tell y'all this. You got to be careful of the company that you keep and the stuff that you get yourself involved in and the people that you surround yourself by, because it's not safe for you out here. And most of the time, when you see a woman involved and then she get into some kind of confrontation or she attached to it, you know, there's people out here that will take you out just for being associated with the wrong crowd, with the wrong crew and the wrong crowd. I remember back in high school, there was these little girls, and they was always into the dude, the dope boy that came and pick up the little girls from high school. And one of them little girls got hurt. Just because she was associated with him, just because she was around him. And you need to be careful of the people that you like, the company that we almost need to redo life, like remix it. I understand why God flooded the earth. I genuinely understand why God flooded the earth. 100%. We almost just need a complete start over, a complete redo, and to just do it all over again. This is sad. Last but not least, this story really weirded me out because I didn't understand it. But a woman, female corrections officer was arrested for raping an inmate. Y'all got to help me to understand what's going on here. I'm confused.
A Lexington correctional officer has been arrested for allegedly raping an inmate multiple times.
News Source Tanner DeLeon breaks down those charges she faces. Tanner.
Well, not even 24 hours after Representative J.J. Humphrey called the state to once more investigate the Department of Corrections, another alleged rape took place inside the Lexington prison, causing Humphrey to once more demand action to be taken.
Oh, absolutely not. You shouldn't be subject to rape. You should not be. And I was infuriated not long back where they said, well, these are isolated incidents.
Last Wednesday, Republican Representative J.J. Humphrey called for an outside agency to investigate the Department of Corrections as deaths, overdoses, and rapes continue to rise in Oklahoma prisons. The very next day, Jennifer Root, a corrections officer at the Lexington Correctional Center, was arrested and charged with 3 counts of forcible sodomy.
I'm trying to understand how this works. She stuck a wire. So you telling me that female officers is out here doing crazy stuff like that too? Jesus Christ, seriously? Women have become that evil too? Are women as evil as men, or are they worse? Are women just as bad as men, or are they worse? I just couldn't even imagine. What are you talking about?
And 2 counts of sexual battery for allegedly having sex with an inmate. According to the arrest report, Root told investigators she engaged in sexual activity with the same inmate on at least 5 occasions, and at least 1 was caught on video. We spoke to Representative Humphrey again today.
When you see one of these cases a year, not such a big deal, but when you start seeing them back to back to back to back, and when you start seeing the number of deaths we've had, when you start seeing the number of ODs we have, and then you know there's a problem.
We reached out to the Department of Corrections, who told News 4 in part, quote, "We do not tolerate this type of behavior from any staff member. It is our mission to provide the safest environment possible for those incarcerated in Oklahoma. We will continue to remove bad actors and spotlight our dedicated staff who fulfill our mission." Now, Humphrey is still calling for an outside investigation into the DOC, saying these incidents will continue to happen if something isn't done.
Women are out here sodomizing each other. You know, that's a new thing for me. I guess I wasn't really familiar with what was going on inside of women's prisons like that. I didn't know that y'all was out here beating each other up and doing the same thing that they was doing inside of the men's prisons. Okay, well, I guess that's just the way that it goes. Be careful. Hide your kids. Take care of them. Grow them up in a 2-parent household. Don't put them in a position to have to suffer at the hands of corrections inmates, whether you a man. Wait. This is in a men's prison. Are you sure Wealth Building Journey? Okay, wait a minute. Let me do a little bit of research. I don't believe that. I don't believe that at all. Hold on. Lexington off. I don't believe that. Let's see. Lexington corrections officer has been arrested for allegedly raping an inmate multiple times, not even 24 hours. Okay. Yeah, we already seen all of that. How is she able to do that in a men's prison? How was she able to do that to a man? How is that possible? I'm so confused. How was she able to do that to a man? A man. Bro, even if you got me handcuffed and it's just you and you a girl, you getting a beat down. No way. No freaking way. How? Somebody explain it to me. Somebody said, why do you think she did it to a big, strong man? I don't care if it's a little man. Dog, she a woman at the end of the day. Ain't no way in the world you telling me that she was able to do this. By herself? Man, get out of here, bro. Get out of here, man. Y'all not convincing me of this one. Y'all said she had a gun. Well, you just got to kill me. You got to kill me. I don't care what y'all talking about. Y'all wild.